Hi and welcome back to another episode of Star Wars Force Talk with me, Delgo. I'm just gonna run down the list of 5 issues or topics that I'm hoping Episode 8, directed by Rian Johnson, will be addressed. Because, and don't get me wrong, I love Star Wars The Force Awakens. I love what J.J. Abrams has done with this, how he kickstarted the whole franchise, breathed new life into it, brought back the old cast, introduced the new cast, which were fantastic. There were some things that I thought, why wasn't this addressed? Or, this happened, but it wasn't talked about, or was not given any, even just one line of reference to it. So here's my 5 topics. Number 5. C3PO's red arm. C3PO, don't get me wrong, is not one of my favorite characters from the franchise. He's actually one of my least favorite one because he comes off as whiny and irritating and annoying. I feel like Han getting annoyed by C3PO all the time. That's how I feel. But C3PO has been one of the most recognizable characters. He's been in all Star Wars movies, and in Force Awakens he appeared with a red arm. How did he get a red arm? Nobody knows. He only mentioned that he got a new red arm, and that's when he met Han for the first time in the movie. But other than that, we got no idea how or why that has happened, and C3PO has been one of the most iconic characters of Star Wars. And with a change in the arm color, I think it needs to be addressed. It's begging for a backstory. So I'm hoping that even if it was just 2-3 lines, but we get something like why the red arm is there. How did he get it red? Is it just painted red, or is it totally new? How did he lose his original arm? That's what I want to know. Number 4. R2D2 waking up just at the right time with the map. Now, why this is an issue to me, because it felt too convenient that R2 woke up when everyone's there, when the battle's over, and he has the map with him that completes the other map from BB-8, and now they know where to find Luke. It's all too convenient, and I want to know why did R2 went into stasis mode or whatever they call it. I want to know how R2 got the map, because C3PO said to BB-8 that R2 doesn't have the map, and then he woke up with the map. I want to know if it was Luke who instructed R2 to wake up when there is a new person strong in the Force ready to be a Jedi. Maybe that's why. There are so many questions that needs to be answered. Like, how is this? Did Luke actually gave R2 the map? Did R2 went into stasis mode without the map and woke up with the map somehow? So that's what I want to know. Number 3, the 3 guys from the raid. J.J. Abrams cast 3 of the main characters, or main actors, I should say, from the raid series, and these guys are phenomenal at what they do. They choreograph fight scenes, but doesn't look like it's choreographed. They land punches like they don't pull their punches, and it hits really hard. And all the fight scenes in the raid, if you've seen the raid series, you would agree that they are fantastic. So when J.J. Abrams cast these guys from the raid, what did they do? Run around doing nothing, just trying to escape from this CGI monster. There's no fighting, there's no There's nothing with them. It's so disappointing. Other than Captain Phasma, these are the guys that are totally misused. JJ came out to say that he cast them because he was really impressed with the raid, he really liked what they do, so he just wanted them in the movie, and their schedule was able to cater to The Force Awakens, so that's why they're in the movie. But if you ask anyone out there to be in Star Wars Awakens, The Force Awakens, who would say no? So I think everyone thought that there would be some crazy choreographed lightsaber duels, maybe between the Knights of Ren and Jedi, because these guys could easily fit into the Knights of Ren. They sound like Knights of Ren, but in the end, they did nothing. So I'm hoping that in episode 8 or 9, they pop up again, they have some sick fight action sequences with or without lightsaber, it doesn't matter at this point. Just want to see them kick butt. Number 2, Supreme Leader Snoke as a 10 feet tall being. Now, when we first met Snoke, he was sitting on a chair in that kind of looks kind of like a throne room. Obviously it wasn't. He was like 10 feet tall at least. And when I first saw him, I thought, oh no, I don't want a battle that is between a human being, a human-sized person like a Jedi or like Luke Skywalker fighting Snoke, who is 10 feet tall. That doesn't work. It's gonna be like Jedi and Dooku all over Yoda and Dooku all over again. So I want when that final epic battle showdown go down, I want it to be less CGI and more live action. So I'm glad that we saw Snoke was a hologram, but it didn't confirm that he's not 10 feet tall. Granted that Snoke might be this egoistical person who wants people to look up to him even though it's a hologram. You see, he even built that, or requested maybe, that room to be built for him when Kylo or Hux was talking to him. So, could be an egotistical person, but I'm hoping that he is not 10 feet tall. So, that's number 2. Now, number 1, my biggest beef with the movie is how Luke Skywalker was hiding due to the reason that he lost Ben Solo to the dark side. To me, Luke is like a little bitch. Didn't get what he wanted, and he ran away from everyone, hid himself very well that nobody could find him, to a point where Kylo Ren and the First Order were looking for him, causing mayhem across the galaxy, destroying 5 planets. And what does he do? Nothing. Why is Luke Skywalker hiding? It doesn't make any sense. So this desperately needs to be addressed. Whether or not he is the father of Rey, that's a totally different topic that needs to be discussed as well. I'm hoping that he is not. I'm hoping Rey to be someone totally new, unrelated, someone just strong in the Force. But Skywalker needs to explain himself. You need to. Because right now, you're just like a wimpy, not a wimpy, but just a whiny little bitch. So, that's my top 5 issues that needs to be addressed when it comes to episode 8. Hopefully not waiting until episode 9, but I still love everything about it. There were still some issues that I thought could have been better, but overall as a movie it was entertaining as hell. So that's it from me. This will be my last video for this year. Well, that's not saying much, but I'm because it is already the end of the year. But I am going on a 2-week trip to the US where I will be watching Star Wars: The Force Awakens the 4th time on the IMAX. So I'm very excited for that. So until next time, may the Force be with you. Bye bye.